on a series and heat for it until people were able to find out it was a troll. It was
Welcome back, and welcome to the Most Worst. I'm very excited about this.
what's going on.
Not too much, not too much. So we were running a bit late. We were busy talking about Joran, Kennedy, and all those kind of fun stuff. So, but we couldn't stay away from you guys for too long. How's your well, I was gonna say how's your week been, but it's only Monday there, isn't it? So I guess how has your Monday been?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Are you? I didn't know if you were just talking to the general, like general audience. How's everyone been? How's everyone doing out there?
Oh, hey,
I've been good. How about
no,
you?
no, I was talking to them, and then we're just going to sit here for half an hour while everyone individually told me how their week was going. So no,
Maybe
I'm
you could
good.
sing all their names in the chat.
That is a great idea. Um, um, I can't
I
actually
had a,
think of.
I had a
See,
really
this is
good
Jordan is actually better than me because he could actually do that on the spot. I can't even do that. Um, but it's a good idea. If we get stuck for content, we can just jump to that.
I'm gonna hum the Jeopardy theme.
What?
I'm gonna hum the Jeopardy theme. Me, me, me,
Perfect.
me. I'm gonna do that.
And then if you get really stuck, you can just do me 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 me, and that there was so many things he taught us. You know,
Ladies and gentlemen, mini syllables.
and the best thing was we didn't even have to pay for the $100 tier of Patreon
The
to do
hundred
all
dollar
this.
lesson. Yeah,
Just just giving the sh-
the $100 Patreon tier.
just giving all the good shit out for free. So while I take ages to fix all my stuff up like I always do. Tonight we're going to do a robot call. We're going to do what do, and in that vein, thank you very much to Weren't My False for tonight's streamer, the False in Our Stars, and we're also going to have a caption contest about halfway through. Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. That's it's a pizza. I do pizza streams on my channel. We're gonna do a caption contest, and the best caption is gonna win two hot and ready Little Caesars pizza. Not really Little Caesars though, because they don't do electronic gift cards, but so like Domino's gift cards. But yeah, that's what you're gonna get. The winner's gonna get a free Domino's pizza or Pizza Hut, or if you don't want pizza, you want an Amazon gift card. Like you're gonna get a gift card.
You're gonna get
Caption contest.
you're gonna get something for free. So
Ideally, the pizza though.
yeah. So unlike Lauren, you were bringing pizza.
I weren't gonna bring any pizza, but then I decided to. So,
What, the present thing I gave you? Um,
well, pick up the brooch.
were you? So that sounds like a lot of fun. So I just want to quickly say hello to everyone, and then we'll jump straight in. Oh, and as Wes was mentioning, what he does on his channel, if the link is in the description. So if you haven't already gone there, go there now. In fact, actually leave this stream and go and watch his previous videos. But if you don't leave the
That's good.
stream,
Watch the stuff I do with nuggies. It's really pretty good.
it is very good. G'day to Duchess and Spencer Silvera and Rocket Fuel Foreskin and George Glass and Pussy Destroyer and Becca and Keeping It Real Dough. I actually just learned how to say that username the other day, which was fun. Tangy Flaps, Bartek 1980 Full, Call Me Link, The Dude, Dragon Words, Honest, G'day Honest, Bedhead Red, Donde Lieta, and the new song that Kelly did with Jesse, which I believe you were also on, is just fantastic. And speaking of Kelly, g'day to you as well. That song's just like ridiculously good. I've listened to it maybe 10 or 11 times already. Mary on the Prairie, some JBD, Road Scholar, Cahootin, Dragon Words, Howard Tesla, um, Page Master, Smokey the Cat, Kahootin, Bartek, I think I said load here, but if not again, 87 Problems, and Evil Little Big Nuggets. Speaking of Evil Little Big Nuggets, Smokey the Cat, Sloth Cat, Vex, and Lorne's Wet Salad, and Ilrig, and Tracy Hamill, and Kitty Velociraptor, and La Senorita, and Fly Gaiify, and Wee Man, and Robert Oslin, Dan's Jeans, Geometric Headdress, Moton G, aka the Red Ranger, April and Pedro, Mandy J, Sting, Cybersqueak. I have missed so many people. Kathy Max, CC, The Time Machine, Weird Versions, great new song as well, Weird Versions, great as always. Vast Ravioli, Maggie Joe. Cool. Sorry if I missed you. Egbert. But yeah, I know, let's crack into it, shall we? I'm going to take the silence as a yes. Where is it? There we are.
Good morning, my beautiful lady. I love you. I was gonna send you pics, honey, but I want to make sure that you have your phone and didn't leave it somewhere that someone else could grab it. Looks like Mommy and Roscoe are lazy today.
So if that was the pic he was going to send, why couldn't he send that? Like, why would it matter if someone picked up her phone and was like, oh, cute dog? I don't understand.
How sweet.
Well, but look at it.
I had
What?
Look at it.
It's...
You don't want to send that. You don't want anyone who's not supposed to
Grab
see that to see that.
It kind of looks a little bit like a seal. I mean, it's a very cute dog, but it looks a little bit like a seal. And would you put it past Lorne to have a seal in his bed? Like, just find
No, not at all.
You don't need water,
It's
baby.
not. He doesn't know how it got there either.
Just wake up one day and there's a seal. Well, that's
Woke
fucking
with the
weird.
fucking seal in my bed.
Oh, I wish it was you, baby. And g'day. G'day, Donkey Balls and Constantin.
looks like Mommy and Roscoe are lazy today.
How sweet.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
How's your head feel?
Okay, yours?
Mine is fine. I didn't get drunk. I'm starting to slow down though. I've been up since 3.
Why do you get up so early, Grandpa?
Did you just wake up? Because I'm trying to get as much done as I can before you get here.
Yeah, I did.
I'm almost ready to start putting up more sheetrock in your closet. I'm going over things to make sure you and I don't get zapped if you decide to want to hang someone on the walls.
Zapped?
I'm going to send you a pic. Tell me if you would like a hand-built dresser in this spot. It'll be built against the wall. Yeah, by electrical wires. There's only one spot I need to protect on that. I'll send a pic of that too.
You know what Lorne is?
Yep.
Lorne is me when I was 19, when I had a 1981 Toyota Tercel that was yellow with a red trunk, and I spent more money on speakers and like this deck in this piece of shit car. Like with that, if I would have just fixed it up mechanically, it probably would have ran better and for longer.
Yep.
But I was so much more interested in the bullshit. But I was 19. This is a grown man. That house is gonna fall over the next time a stiff wind hits up against it. And you're talking about built-in death.
Exactly right. And like, and all the talk about the closet and all this kind of stuff, like, that is not the concern here. That thing is about to fall down. Like, no one gives a fuck about some handmade shitty closet that is going to collapse under there. Like it says something for the quality of the house he lives in, that whether or not you get shocked when you're trying to hang up a picture is the least of your worries. Like,
Exactly. I would probably welcome the shock after after a while. Yeah, that'd be a nice way to go.
Well, yeah, and like worst case scenario is it puts you in hospital, so you have a few days away from that piece of shit that you live in. So best case
Well,
scenario, it just takes you out and your suffering's ended.
I think worst case scenario is you live a long life with Lauren inside of that.
That's exactly right. So just be sticking things in sockets, doing whatever you can just to try to end it all.
Just poking shit in a random wall. You'll hit a wire.
Oh baby, why are you poking shit in the walls again?
Why are you poking walls?
Come back to bed, baby. Wow.
This is from the floor up. Sheetrock will be going over that plywood. The plywood is there for strength where the trailer and your closet come together, so you won't see the plywood. Would you like a hand-built dresser in that area?
Yes.
Okay. Send in 2 more pics. Can you
Here's
see
a glory
that yellow
hole.
wire on the wall? That's what I need to protect.
Whoa. What? I can't even figure out that angle. Like he's got the. No, I can see it now. Yeah. Perfect.
This is the piece of steel I'm protecting it with.
Wow, you're so handy.
I know what I'm doing, my love, and I want you to have a nice house to live in. It just takes longer without Roy to help me because I've only 2 hands.
Why don't you have 4 hands like Doro?
But it turns out better in the end. He'll think I'll have 4 hands in bed, honey. My hands will be all over you. Oh, what are you doing today?
I don't know yet, hee.
No shows? What are you doing right now? I hope you plan on making up for all this lack of sexual attention when you get here, because I'm literally doing it all alone now. And I don't want you using that dildo you guys made of wills. To me, that's the same as
Like, what does he mean now? Like, when has he not been doing it all alone?
will.
Sorry, was working.
Okay, I had to reboot. Message wouldn't stand.
Okay.
Did you have a lot of viewers?
Not really. Slow day.
Well, that sucks. Want me to kick some people's asses to tell them to watch?
No, it's okay.
Are you gonna call me? I'm beginning to think I'm not on the list
In your
today.
mind, is Lauren really happy that she didn't have a lot of viewers, or does he want her to not have a lot of viewers, and hopefully she gives up on this career?
Yeah. And just the juxtaposition of, he spends all his time complaining about her doing porn, but now he's going to be like outside people's houses like, oi, watch my girlfriend.
Yeah, watch my girlfriend. Well, that's the thing, right? He'll say that, but in his mind, that's less people seeing his fucking woman
Yeah.
naked.
Like
And maybe if views fall enough, she'll give up this crazy dream and move on out to Cornville and live her life with Lauren.
Exactly, in sheetrock heaven. And that's the thing, like he's saying that, but he's fist pumping hearing that there's not many viewers.
Yeah, well, because like his sheetrock talk is like the human equivalent of biscuit talk.
It is, yep.
Yeah.
Maybe one day he just descends into biscuit talk, just like talking to Casey or whoever it is. You want a biscuit, baby?
And then he's talking to the dogs about sheetrock. He's just all fucked up.
He's just gone all confused. He's fine. Where do you want me to put your closet, Roscoe?
Something is more important than me.
Take it off my boots, Roscoe.
This makes the second time today you
G'day, Hillborn, and Blue Boy, and I've missed so many people. So Kingpin
skipped out on me without telling me shit.
Hello?
Hello?
You ever gonna fucking call me or what? Never gonna answer my fucking text now or what?
What?
Let me guess. You started drinking, didn't you?
No.
No? So you're just gonna fucking ignore me? I can help you out with that.
I wasn't. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
You want to tell me? You want to tell me what's going on?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? 2 fucking times today, Jamie, you left me without saying a fucking thing. You normally call me around 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's 8:40 fucking 9. You haven't answered any of my texts, any of my calls, except this last one. And you didn't call me back. So what you got going on there?
You hung up on me.
Yeah? And usually you'd call me back, but you didn't make any effort to call me fucking back, did ya? So you obviously did not want to talk to me. So what's going on, Jamie?
I'm supposed to chase you, drama queen.
You're drama queen? Look at you. Don't fucking tell me about drama queen. What's going on, Jamie?
What kind of a game is that?
What's going on, Jamie?
What do you mean?
I ask you, what, about fucking 10 after 7? If you're going to call me? Oh, no, it was a little later than that. It was about 7:35.
At this point,
What was that?
that is it crazy to you at this point that Lauren has learned nothing from? I mean, every catfish has been basically a master class, and Lauren could, if he wanted to, he could have taken away something from each catfish to improve himself, right?
Yep.
At
Absolutely.
any point, there were things to learn from each and every one of them. Mainly honesty and integrity and taking responsibility for your shit. You know, just being an adult.
Yep.
And still here we are. How many years after he's arrested on Dateline? How many years after multiple catfish? And he's having the same argument with just a different voice, face, name.
Exactly. And he hasn't grown up a day. But I mean, he is probably the most self-serving person I've ever come across. But like as you say, he hasn't kind of learnt anything. And for what most people do, you know, they learn stuff. Everyone fucks up. Everyone makes mistakes, but you learn stuff because you want to be a better person. But even he doesn't do it just for his own needs. Like, he could have used all these catfish to kind of go, okay, I've learnt that they don't like this. They don't like being nagged and they don't like being yelled. So even if he doesn't want to do that because, hey, it's nice not to nag and yell at people, it's nice not to abuse people, at least to not do it enough to try to get somewhere. But he can't even do that. He is, if he didn't look so ridiculously old, he could be walking into the Sting House right now. Hasn't changed a day.
That's the thing that goes, like, how do you, especially as you age, you start thinking about the impact that you make on others. And I don't know, you would just think at that point he would realize, man, it is so much easier to be nice and happy than it is just be yelling. And if they're gonna make me yell, then I don't want to fuck with them and just be done. That's
right. Like, he never gets defeated. Like, even if most people after all this, you would go, you know what? It's easier to be alone. It's easier not to talk to anyone. But he doesn't have that.
Like you.
Exactly right. I mean, Lauren could learn from me.
Lonely, bored, angry person who stews away, but in your own little trailer of shame, right? But not bothering other people about it.
That's exactly right. Just a sad Jamaican
Lauren can learn at least that lesson.
He could. You know, you could learn from me, Lauren.
Somewhere down there, I asked you if you were going to call me. Not a fucking answer after that. Nothing. What's going on, Jamie? Get any alcohol? You got another guy? What? Why don't you fucking tell me? Because you got.
And he says stuff like this all the time, and it's just projection on his part. Like, if she isn't talking to him, it's either she's fucking another guy or she's getting drunk. Like, he could not comprehend that someone would just want, you know, maybe go and play a game, just have some time by themselves, like, you know, maybe have a bath to relax or something. Like, he couldn't fathom that someone would just want alone time because he hates it. He hates being alone.
some
Hung up and
fucking shit
expecting me
going
to call
on.
you back. How pathetic.
You got something fucking going on. What do you got going
Or,
on?
right, or like or a power outage.
Hmm?
I said sorry. No, keep going.
Okay.
You called and hung up and expecting me to call you back. How pathetic.
How fucking pathetic is that you didn't even fucking call me to begin with? You didn't even answer my fucking text. I'm asking you if you're gonna call me. For the second fucking time today, you just took off. Because Lauren, you fucked up a few days ago, you think Lauren's gonna kiss your ass like that and deal with bullshit like that? Fuck you. They fucking deal with that kind of bullshit. You're not gonna treat me like shit either. So what do you got going on?
Why are you yelling?
Because I'm pissed off at you. Is you fucking drinking, or you got another guy you're talking to, or some fucking shit? So what do you got going on? There's something to gain more important
He's painted himself into just an anger stack where there is no possible thing that Jamie is doing other than something that's going to piss him off.
Yep.
Because otherwise, why wouldn't she have replied to him? She couldn't have been taking a nap. And
No.
I just, how do you assume the robot's drunk? It's not slurring its words at all. You just assume it's alcohol.
Because if Lorne had access to moonshine, that's all he would be doing is just drinking it. but he always assumes the worst. It's never just, like you say, having a nap or something. It's fucking or drinking, and you're only drinking to fuck. He has to.
Yeah, he has to, because he'll sit there, and the longer he's sitting there waiting for a reply, the worse it's getting in his head, and every bad scenario that he can think of is just going to keep spinning around in there. And then she's not just cheating with one guy; she's at an orgy, and she's not getting paid for it. She's doing it for free, and they're taking on her. And he's getting madder and madder and madder. So by the time he talks to her, that's how he can go from the sheetrock talk to this, all just because you're not getting replied to.
Yeah. Do you reckon? I betcha he just checks the phone constantly when she's not writing back. He's just checking it every 10 seconds, and that gets him madder and madder as well.
And he has the volume up on the alerts so that he hears a chime or something. He's constantly making sure that the sound is on and everything.
Exactly. See, that's how I always picture him. When he was talking to Kayla, is he would have had his speakers up as loud as possible. So when she came on, I'd say he'd be tripping over things to get to the computer, but there was nothing in that place to trip over. But it's just like
Bud. He could have tripped over Bud.
Well, that's true. He could have tripped over Bud. Poor Bud.
than me.
Excuse
Something
you.
became more important than me. What do you got going on?
Excuse you.
Yeah, excuse you. You're the one who's been fucking up today. I asked you what was on your list. I don't know yet. He. Not a fucking word after that. Obviously, I wasn't on the fucking list.
How did I fuck up exactly?
2 times, Jamie, and fucking you just took off. Not
You
saying a
fuck up
fucking
every
word to
day.
me. Oh, bullshit. And you don't? Do you even
You
remember
fuck up
last
every
night?
day.
Do you even remember last night? Will knocked on the door, you fucking yelled, come in, here you are with your legs spread. He has to put a fucking blanket over your legs because you couldn't do it on your own.
There is always a man helping one of Lauren's catfish with something. Isn't that Ramona needed help with the dress? She needs help pulling a blanket on. Winnie was needing help. It's amazing how helpless these women are. These catfish are once they're with Lauren. They need a man. They need one man that has to help them with everything.
Exactly. Remember when Winnie had to have someone rub like cream on her vagina?
Everyone's fucking helpless. As soon as they get with board, they need one man in the local area who can help them rub some cream on their vagina. What is so difficult to understand about that?
It's very common, Lauren.
Common, Lord, you know how many women I know who have to rub cream on their vaginas? I mean, seriously, you're gonna get mad about this? Lauren, it's what I do.
Wes has a specific calendar, a time key. So, I mean, because there's a lot that need cream rubbed in their vagina. So, it's all specific times of the day. Oh well, I've got candy at 7. I better go.
I better warm my hands up. Got some...
The softest hands in America.
What's going on?
You tell me, smart guy.
You tell me. You're the one that doesn't fucking want to spend time with me anymore. I wasn't even on the fucking list today with you, obviously. Busting my ass to fucking... Because I want you to have a good place to fucking live in, but you don't even give a fuck to talk to me anymore?
How
Don't give a
about
fuck
if
to
you
spend
go
time
get
with
a
me?
confirm and we settle this like adults?
What? Well, how about you just tell... No, don't live with fucking anybody else. How about you confirm it?
How about if you go get a condom and we settle this like adults?
It's because you're too late for that.
Too late for that. Now, I'm a pretty simple man, okay? So this might just be me, but like, if I'm having an argument with my partner and she's like, you know, let's settle this in the bedroom, I'm not arguing anymore. Like, the argument's over, you know.
Yeah, right. I think it doesn't matter who won at that point. You're both gonna win.
That's exactly right, but not Lauren. He's a man of principle.
You haven't
Lauren's like,
been
look, I don't
fucking
have
wanting
time
that.
to figure out which foot I'm touching.
That bit makes me laugh so much. Then he's like, "You're too late for that. Like, oh, you missed your chance,
No,
Jamie."
no, don't try it. You're not getting sex from me. What's wrong with you? You didn't earn that.
you gotta pay respect to get with this body, Jamie. and as we all know, Lauren only cooms once a day, so you had to do it in the sink before, so now you're on your own.
It's like Haley's Comet. It's a specific schedule. You missed out. You're 3 hours too late.
Just have to settle for Wildo.
From me for since Maggie Joe's been there. I had to settle that shit on my own this morning. Still, it's 5 times in a row.
Come on, Lauren. You're naked. I'm naked.
He's counting the amount of
too late
times he's
for that one.
masturbated by himself.
Let's phone fuck.
No. How about another time? Right now, how about you tell me what became more important than me?
Pass.
Huh? You pass? And tell me what became more important than me?
I'm touching my pussy.
Come on.
Think of it this way, Jamie. Everybody there has seen your pussy. I haven't. Everybody there has seen you naked. I haven't.
Yes, you have, idiot.
Yeah, I've seen your pussy. I haven't seen you naked. Everybody there has.
Said you didn't.
I mean,
I don't understand. He's trying to use it's the same thing as that photo that he's got in the shower where he won't drop the video down. He's like, oh, I wish I could show you this, baby, but you had to go out fucking other guys on the night. He's punishing her. Because, I mean, as we all know, you know, women generally find it really hard to get a guy to send a dick pic. So if she's not going to get to see it from Lauren, what's she going to do?
that's the shit I used to do with my kid. Like, I wish I could give you ice cream, but someone didn't want to clean their room. Then he would go run and clean his room, but he was 6.
Just sitting there eating the ice cream.
I'd love to give you some dick, but someone doesn't want to tell me what's more important than me.
And I just love that his expectation would just be like, oh no, Lord, I'm so sorry. I'll never even look at another guy again. I need to see that dick.
Well, just quickly, the logic though, right? So he's worried about what the robot was out doing. He's worried that the robot was out fucking or cheating. You would think that he would want to solve her horny level right now so
Yeah.
that she doesn't hang up on him and then go get some dick, right?
Exactly. Like it's just so weird the way his brain works because he is so obsessed by the fact that his woman is fucking every other guy, and she's literally gagging for it. Like she's basically saying, "I'm going to have to sort this out myself," and he's like, "Well, you do that." Like,
Too bad for you.
I mean, Will's just a knock away, and he's not concerned by
Exactly.
that. Fucking hell.
You
You've
just
seen me
said you
naked.
didn't, dum-dum.
I've seen your pussy. I haven't seen you naked. Everybody
You
there
said
has.
you didn't.
Everybody there has. And I'm your fiance. Some reason you didn't want to fucking spend time with me today. Did I become nothing to you?
Oh dear God.
Huh?
You are so pathetic.
Really?
Oh, really?
I'm the one that was waiting here for you. Twice today.
One day without
I'm the one-
attention while I was forgotten.
Wow. God forbid your friends go without attention. Or that alcohol that you got in your hand. Drinking more tequila tonight?
So, on the back of that, where are we? I need to see that video.
This is me. Like I said, I'm taking a shower. It's too bad you can't get the whole picture, but you're too busy concentrating on your new guy. You know, the one that you spent all night with last night. Stayed up all night with last night. Couldn't talk to me this morning because you stayed up with him all night last night. And then you couldn't answer my call until like around 3 o'clock today because you had to charge your battery because you stayed up with him all night.
He
So,
looks like he's made out of pizza.
Don't think I'm...
Like he doesn't look and like when you pause it there, like his eyes are really weirdly like skewed. He's really.
But if you squint, he looks like an inside out shadow if you squint. It's really creepy. And this man is threatening you not to show you more. Oh my God, what do I need to see for you to show me less?
Yeah.
This is horrifying.
I mean, if you didn't know Lorne, like this is hilarious to us because we know and hate Lorne. But if you just stumbled across this footage, like you would click straight out of it. Like you wouldn't be worried about whether you can see the dick or not. You'd be like this is like found footage from The Hills Have Eyes or something. Like this is terrible.
Send this to any woman, and the reaction would be universal. Disgust.
Exactly.
Stupid to your fucking crap. I'm not stupid to your crap. I know I'm not the only fucking guy you've been talking to. Because last night proved it when you stayed up with him all fucking night.
He's so disappointed. Look at the disappointment.
There you go. I'm far from stupid. And more fun.
I'm far from stupid. I'm just currently sending you.
Call from Lauren is a dumbass.
Oh, hang on. Let's get back to the other one. Oh, wow.
So what you got going on, Jamie?
Is this going
Is this it?
anywhere?
Well, it might if you fucking answer my question. I want to know how I became nothing to you.
Your question is stupid.
You're not fucking responding to me today was stupid. And you had Will's phone, and you didn't call me. I called you, and you fucking answered. So you
I
had
was
Will's
busy,
phone, so
numbskull.
you was busy ignoring me.
Boom.
Oh dear God.
You obviously you were. You had Will's phone when I called. So what was you busy doing? Besides ignoring me.
You lost the privilege of knowing that.
Oh, I lost the privilege of knowing that. But how about you just don't want to tell me because you want to keep something from me?
It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Hey.
It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You lost the privilege. Oh, I lost the privilege. Kind of like you don't want me to know because I didn't earn it. Yeah, Lord, it's the same shit. And can I say that for all of the horrible things about Hillborn that have yet to be uncovered in my hard-hitting series
Yep.
about Hillborn coming out this April, the what he does with the pauses, I love that he leaves those in, and that it's pausing and not saying anything that causes Lauren to just run on. Because when you're catfishing someone, there's usually, like, at least with me, a tendency to you reply. Like, they reply, you reply, and especially when you're trying to get content. But the way he doesn't reply for so long, it's like when you're in interrogation, they tell you to shut the fuck up. Or when you're doing a cell, when you're making a close, you say what you're going to say, then you shut the fuck up. And by just sitting there, it makes Lauren uncomfortable, so he just keeps going. And it's great to listen. I love the pauses.
I couldn't agree more. And that's what I was going to say the same thing. It's that interrogation technique, isn't it, where you just say nothing and the other guy will feel uncomfortable, which is that's what and I love it for two reasons. I love that Hillborn did it so that Lauren will just keep doing this, and I love that in these calls it's been left in, so you get to feel exactly what it's like.
Yeah, because you feel that uncomfortable silence for Lauren. He's not hearing what he wants. He's not hearing anything, so he's just going to keep going about why he's so disappointed. And I also like when the robot repeats shit over and over, because that's great.
Yep, exactly. It's very good. See, this is what the people that interrogated Lauren should have done. Like, they talked too much. They should have just let him hang.
I want you to fuck me.
Oh, you're too late for that. Around 11 o'clock, I was needing that butt. You was passed out. So I had to do it on my own.
You were needing it?
Yep, so I had to do it on my own. Again, 5 times in a row.
What?
Yep, I had your picture right there, too. But I used a condom because my hands are rough and they're fucking hurting my pecker, so...
Well, I mean, not just that. It also, sex feels so much better with a condom because it feels just like a pussy, so...
I mean, and if you're trying to turn a woman on, make sure that when you tell her that you masturbate, you have to use a condom because it hurts your pecker when you touch it with your hands.
Exactly, because all she's going to be thinking is, I cannot wait for those rough hands to be all over me.
Those rough hands and that super sensitive dink. Like, oh my God. I'm going to think about that when I pleasure myself tonight. That's what she's thinking.
I mean, how is Jamie still in Nashville? I mean, you've got a guy that knows how to fuck, and he's got rough as shit hands. I mean, get on the next plane.
I mean, apparently his hands are like sandpaper, and they're rubbing his dick raw. You don't want those hands touching.
See, the condom puts pressure on the cockhead. That's the whole secret.
Where did you shoot your poom?
In the condom.
That's boring.
Well, that's what happens. Fucking working my ass off to try to fucking make sure you have something good to come to. I didn't stop working till around fucking 7 o'clock tonight. Figured I'd probably be talking to you around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and there it is,
Yell
9
at me
o'clock
again.
now.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah, well, how about you tell me what you were fucking doing, other than not fucking paying attention to me and fucking not wanting to spend any time with me.
Will you fuck me in the closet?
It depends if you make it up here.
Go get a condom.
Not going to get a condom, but this is just not fucking happening.
I'm so wet.
Well, obviously you weren't wet for me all day. So what was you doing?
Okay, I want to take care of this. Can I call you back when I finish?
Oh, you might as well go ahead and call whoever it was you were on the phone to.
Sure told her.
Pardon.
Okay, Lord Identity. Miss Tree. Paul the Let's Go.
Hello.
Handsome Thanos.
Hello.
Silent treatment now.
Come in.
Hey, Jamie.
There he is.
What are you doing? You talking to Lauren? Hello, Lauren?
Just
Jimmy,
sitting
stop
there
touching yourself.
stewing.
Just
Stop
imagine.
touching yourself.
You're so fucking mad. You are so fucking mad at your woman, and she's giving you the sign. You know she's
Oh, but you still there?
been doing. Can you hear me?
You broke up for a second, but you're back now.
Can you imagine that though? You're in the middle of arguing with your woman, and she's not responding to you, and then you hear a voice, and it's Will, and he, hello, and he sounds happy, and he's like, that's gonna piss Lauren off.
So much. I mean, he was mad before, but he's just stewing. Like, he's not even raging anymore. He's just sitting there stewing. And I do love this next bit where Will talk to him. He's so mad.
I've never heard this call. I've never heard this call, so
Oh, you're gonna love it.
but you know, with Lauren, he's one of those people that if he's angry, he wants to ruin everyone today. He's sad, he wants everyone to be sad around him. So if he's
Absolutely.
mad at Jamie, he doesn't want someone coming over who's potentially going to cheer her up or pal around with her. He wants her miserable. He wants her to feel every bit of anger and depression and the anxiety that he's feeling right now. So this is going to piss him off for that reason as well.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it must be later where he talks to Will.
I can't believe I coomed that hard. I got a Charlie horse.
Well, that's because I weren't on the phone.
Oh, just because I was on the phone. Passive aggressive little shit. Hey, boo. Brussy juice. Logan W.
You want to tell me what was going on?
You almost got me there when you were yelling. My Wildo had to finish the job.
Your Wildo. Even though I asked you not to use that motherfucker, you still fucking use it. How's it feel fucking will again?
What?
You don't want to know the answer.
How does it feel fucking will again?
Hey, use a pick.
I
Even
didn't
I
fuck
have-
Will.
Even after I fucking asked you not to use that cocksucking thing, you're still fucking using it.
You cheated on me when I specifically asked you not to. Every
I love
time
that line.
that makes me think of that.
Yeah.
What?
Even after all the fucking bullshit that we've gone through with that, Jamie, big, beautiful cock, you still use that fucking thing.
You didn't ask me.
Yeah? Maybe you ought to look on your text. I asked you before. And I asked you
Oh, I
again
didn't
today.
read them.
Oh, of course not. They're only texts from your fucking fiance. Why read them? He's nobody special.
Oh, that hot.
Let me fuck somebody else's cock. Let's do fucking Will's cock.
Yell at me more. I might have to
Unfucking
boom
believable.
again.
Oh,
Unfucking believable.
This is Lorne's dirty talk.
yeah.
What?
G'day, rotten crotch fruit.
Well, I guess I know whose fucking cock you're always thinking about.
I didn't know you said I couldn't use it. Why not?
I'd asked you not to use it before.
I didn't know you said I couldn't use it. Why not?
Because it's just like your fucking will. Every fucking time you do that, it's just like your fucking will. Do you remember when you were in the hospital? All you fucking said, well, big, beautiful cock, Will. You got a big, beautiful cock, Will, and you know how much that pissed me off.
So why do you think they're saying
Well,
it?
guess
Lorne?
what? You just got fucked by Will again tonight. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You got
No, I
fucked by him
didn't.
again.
Yeah, well, whose fucking, whose
He
dildos you
wasn't
just
here.
fucking used? Whose dildos you just used?
You sh-
G'day, my balls itch. Lorne's fern bone. And, like, I get what he's saying, like, you know, it's a replica of his cock and that, but, like, it's not actually fucking him. Like, you know, porn,
not.
you can get, like, you know, the whatever they're called of, like, you know, molded after a certain porn star, but if you get one of those, like a fleshlight of them shaped like that, you're not actually fucking that porn star. Like you're not fucking Katie Lynn Carter if you buy her fleshlight. Like it's not the same.
Right,
thing.
like when Lorne is pleasuring himself and thinking about the girls from high school, he's not actually having sex with them. Does that mean that he can't use his hand anymore?
Well, as long as he's got
Right, I
the
mean,
condom on, so it's safe.
Oh, that's true. Because then he's not actually having sex with his hand. He's having sex with the condom.
I wonder if that's how he explained it to the in the psych eval when he was questioned about it. Well, I was using a condom. They couldn't get pregnant.
I used my wonderful Wildo.
Yeah, your Wildo. You even named it after him. You know why? Because it came from his cock.
Well, it names itself. Really.
Congratulations. You just can't get enough of them, can you?
I was imagining you with a big dick. It was hot.
Well, my dick's not enough.
Don't ask that, Lorne.
Probably not.
I'm fucking
Probably
believable,
not.
Jamie. I'm
That could
fucking
work.
believable.
It's not a real penis. The dildo.
It's a copy of Will's cock. Congratulations. You fucked him again.
Being
You're
very
no lamb,
complimentary.
Andre, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you think Will is. You just can't get enough of Will.
What?
You can't get enough of Will.
Yell at me, coward. Hello?
What?
What's your problem?
You're fucking bullshit today.
What bullshit, bald man?
You obviously didn't fucking want me. You ignored my fucking calls.
Oh,
You never
Jesus.
called me back. You never fucking texted me.
Oh, Jesus.
Left me hanging fucking twice. Fucked Will again. You tell me what my fucking problem is.
I didn't fuck Will.
No, you got his fucking cock right there.
I mean, she could if she wanted.
No, I don't.
No. You get the copycat of his cock. Congratulations.
Copycat cock.
It's
You want to
copycat.
keep that thing with you forever, don't you?
Wildo and the copycat.
Copycat cock.
Doesn't matter how I fucking feel, you just don't give a fuck.
I fucked MJ today.
Yeah, well, guess what you get?
For work.
Yeah, well, you get the copy of Will's cock too, so congratulations. Some other dildo wouldn't do it. It had to be the fucking copy of Will's. When's it going to be enough, Jamie?
You got off the phone with me. Why didn't you want to help me, Dr. Armstrong?
Well, why would I? You helped me for the last 5 fucking times. Too busy engrossing yourself in working MJ. Maggie Joe.
Thanks for clearing that up. Didn't know who you meant when you said MJ.
Don't
Hey, Jerry
disrespect her.
You're too late. I already corrected myself. You're too fucking late. When is it going to be enough with Will?
So what if I use the dildo I chose?
Yeah. You've used it since you fucking made it. Regardless of how I felt.
It smells like me right now.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't want that one anyway.
Oh, and thanks for clearing that up in the chat, Maggie Joe, that Lorne isn't allowed to call Maggie Joe MJ. I didn't realise that. So that's why he quickly corrected himself. G'day, Crispy Treat.
Why?
Why do you think? When is it going to be enough with Will?
What's the problem there?
You know what the problem is, Jamie. I want to know when it's going to be enough.
I died by myself.
Enough of what?
Enough of revolving everything around Will.
Have you noticed something?
Mm-hmm.
When a lot of times when Lorne will ask these questions that he wants a deep response to, like, I want to know, when is it going to be enough? You know, like these movie of the week quotes that he gives. And then the robot takes forever. He is hoping that he's going to get back a long, thoughtful response.
That's a
He
good
wants emotion. He wants, you know, Lauren, I thought he wants that. And what he gets back is, what are you talking about? Or like just something else. And he just rolls with it, but he's got to be fucking crushed. And he doesn't get those scripted responses that, like, if he could write it for her, that's what it would say. Like, I'm sorry I thought about it. You're right. You're the one who loves me. And I'll never see Will again. And I'm throwing out the Will, though.
Exactly, and see that's what he's wanted from every catfish is this, you know, you're right, I'm wrong, I've deeply hurt you, you know, I want to spend the rest of my life making it up to you, and all this, and she just gets a response of like no or something. It must absolutely gut him. It's a really pleasant thought.
Even in, you know, when he is wrong, he wants someone that's gonna wag her finger at him, kind of nag him a little bit, you know, like the classic sitcom style marriage where he's like kind of the doofus and she's the one that takes care of everything, but in the end she loves him and they kiss each other before bed, and that would be perfect for him.
Yeah, he wants everyone loves Raymond. He wants like everyone loves Lord.
Or he wants to be Doug Heffernan, you know. He wants to be King of Queens. He wants one of those lives where you can fuck up, over and over again, but at the end of the day, she accepts you for who you are and loves you, and she gives you a kiss before bed and tells you that you think about it. That's it. That's all he wants.
He'll never have it. It's very, but I hadn't really considered that about the long pauses, but that is it. He'd be thinking, wow, this is gonna be, and like you
He's
say,
like rubbing his hands together.
yeah, and because good or bad, he would like it, wouldn't he? Like even if it was a really long thing about how, you know, much he's fucked up, he would still like that. I mean, it's the reason that, you know, he told Ramona that he drove drunk. Like, she would have no way of knowing. And he knows that.
Yeah.
But he wanted to be eaten out about it, ragged out about it.
Yeah, he wanted her to care.
Yeah.
One way or another, good or bad, he wanted her to care.
Yeah. You know, any attention is good attention to Lorne. G'day, Mo Green.
I don't.
Obsolete man.
Really? Whose dildo did you just use?
Really?
Turd Ferguson.
What copy of whose cock did you just use tonight?
Not yours, Lorne.
Will's.
There you go.
There you go.
How many times have you used that?
I'll put in my mouth right now. Who cares? It's a dildo.
No, it's a copy of Will's cock. There you go. No, you obviously can't get enough of it.
He's back.
All four.
If you say anything about our conversation, I'll hang up.
Of course.
Which might be what you want me to do
Thank
anyway.
you.
You know?
What a threat.
What a conversation! I'll hang up. Bitch in 7th grade.
I won't be your best friend.
Hide the phone under your pillow, baby.
Oh shit.
What lawn?
Said, if you say anything about our conversation, I'll hang up. It's mine and your conversation, not anyone else's.
Grow up, fuck face.
Don't push me tonight. No, that's the fucking bullshit.
Okay, 87.
No, I wouldn't mention 87 if I were you.
Okay, 87.
You've been 87 today.
Cuckatude.
Lorne, I'm smacking the dildo on my check. Listen.
No.
Did you hear?
Oh yeah, of course you'd have to choose that one. Couldn't use one of the 100 other ones that you have.
They aren't as good.
That's because it came from Will. When's it going to be enough, Jamie?
It's a dildo. Can you please grow up and yell at me so I can coom again?
Who's it a copy of?
You tell me, Dr. Armstrong.
Yeah, you already know.
Lord, don't worry, okay?
Phil. Excuse me. Don't worry, just because you don't want to fucking talk to me, don't want to spend time with me, busy getting drunk.
The dildo doesn't taste the same, it's fine.
Doesn't taste the same as what, Jamie? Gonna say something stupid to me?
I think you know
What
what
would
she
you say?
means.
I think she already said it. I don't think he needs to say any more, Lord.
But he wants to hear it.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna say something stupid to me? It doesn't taste the same as what?
Tee hee hee.
There ain't no tee about that. Sounds like you just don't give a fuck how I feel.
It does sound a lot like that, to be fair. There's something to take out of that, Lord.
Tell me how you feel.
You already know how I feel. I don't have to fucking tell you. You already know it. I've said it many, many times over. Tired of fucking saying it. Seem to want to live with Will forever.
Okay, then how about this? I understand how you feel, Dr. Armstrong, but I'm going to use the dildo still.
Of course you are. Because you want to disrespect me. You don't give a fuck how much I'm offended by it.
Tell me how your cock feels. I know it's hard right now.
No, it's not. It's not because my fiance is too busy holding the copy of somebody else's. Regardless of how offended I am by it.
I told you it's fine, it tastes different.
She doesn't give a fuck about what she says to me. She thinks that it actually.
Rub your dick.
She thinks it actually helps the whole fucking matter. She's ignored me today.
Let's make it drip.
So what was the reason for ignoring me?
Oh my God.
This is so good.
Dr. Armstrong.
What was the reason for ignoring me?
I have a fever.
Like he's getting a JOI from his like personal OnlyFans model, and he's just sitting there bitching and whinging. Like, come on, Lord.
It's just another one of those calls where he can spend an hour and talking about several different things, but it all comes down to the one question that he's going to ask the entire time.
Yep, over and
So
over
important.
and
So important.
rephrase it.
But to him though, this time having this hour of anger and asking the same question will be better than not being on the phone with Jamie. This is time together.
Yeah, and that's it, and it's all time together. Like in the recent Casey calls, he talks about basically he should be above Alex because they've known each other for longer. Like none of it's been good time that they've known each other, but it's just time has passed, so he should be above because he's known her for 3 weeks longer. It's bizarre how there's no good or bad time. Like similar, like to him, there's no fame or infamy. Like it's all fame. You know, doesn't matter that he's famous for this. He's the biggest thing on NBC. It's crazy.
Exactly.
G'day, Roy's a pimp, Lorne's a wimp.
Well, I'd
And
probably be
Alice
curious if
Marie
you answer my
Armstrong.
question.
It's in Michael C.
No, I'd probably be curious if you answer my question.
What?
What's the reason for ignoring me?
Can the Wildo join us?
Huh? Jesus Christ, Jamie.
Cornville three-way.
You just don't give a fuck how I feel, do you? So what was your reason for ignoring me today?
Okay, I'm going to finish by myself again then.
She'll never answer it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's the cock you want anyway.
No. Oh, who's this?
Oh, gee.
Come in. Thanks, Will. Lorne, I need to coom. I guess I'll call you back.
Don't bother. I'm going to fucking sleep.
Oh.
What?
Hello.
I thought you were going to sleep, Lorne. What happened?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
Did you get done fucking Will's cock again?
Yes.
Of course you did. Regardless of how I fucking feel, as long as you have that fucking thing, that's all you need.
I coomed really hard.
I'm sure you did. Real fucking great that you give a fuck how I feel.
That fucking face.
Proved that
Pousy
really
little
well
naked
today.
man.
What's the issues, baby tissue?
Well, you have to fucking drink too.
What?
How many have you had to drink today?
13 moonshines.
What does it matter, Dr. Armstrong?
No. That's what I thought.
How many have you had?
0.
You forgot the one in the front.
I don't want you using that anymore, Jamie.
I like it and want to use it.
You know,
It's a
doesn't
sex
fucking matter.
toy.
Doesn't matter to you at all that it offends me.
I'm gonna say no.
it doesn't sound like it.
Does it really matter
Why are
to
you
you at all how I
offended?
feel?
I
Where
mean,
did
it is hard to tell, you know, tone with the robot voice, but I'm still confident in saying no.
I don't
it
think
come
so.
from? You know goddamn well where it came from.
I made it.
Yeah. From where?
Materials.
Yeah. know exactly from fucking where. You don't give a fuck that it offends me.
Why are you offended?
As long as Jamie gets off on Will's talk.
You are always offended. I can't work without you being offended.
Oh, bullshit. Not enough that I fucking
Can't do this.
said, oh,
Can't do that. Can't do this. Can't do that.
yeah. It's not enough that I said okay to Maggie Joe. You gotta fucking have another ex. I mean, this one you can carry around with you.
And see, that's what a relationship is about. It's, compromise and sacrifice. So, Lauren is making a sacrifice, letting her fuck Maggie Joe and that. And, the sacrifice that Jamie would make is being, all the things that come along with being with a registered sex offender and living in a dilapidated shithole. Like, there's compromise in every relationship, yeah?
That's it. But she's still gonna get love. That's what matters.
Love is all that matters.
How would you feel
Right,
if I
it isn't
fucking
my
did
job
that?
to fuck people on film.
What?
Right, it isn't my job to fuck people on film.
Yeah, it has to be your exes? Really?
You didn't want strangers dum-dum.
You did say that, Lauren.
I don't want you using that thing all the fucking time, Jamie. I don't want you using it at all.
Remember that fit you through 87?
Knock your 87 bullshit off. I'm not the stupid one today.
Hey.
What was the reason you ignored me?
Oh my god, she's not going to answer.
I'm not. It's mine. I made it. I'm keeping it.
You're not bringing it here.
Whatever, man, baby.
No. I can't fucking... I'm so fucking... Jesus.
"87 is a man, baby."
Are you sure it's me you want to marry and not Will?
Oh god, here we go.
Well,
So while Jamie ponders, the question whether she'd rather marry a broke pedophile or her big dicked best friend, why don't we do the caption contest?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Thank you. I'll hand over to you while I get the caption up.
The picture?
The picture, yeah.
Yes, what do we want to give? 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, I think so. I think 10-minute work.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we got this picture divided by a WB/H. And what we want is just create your best caption for this photo using the following. Hold on, let me find it, because there's a lot of complaints about The Walking Dead in our conversation.
There was a lot of Walking Dead chat. Both of us
Here
not a fan.
Not a fan at all. Here lies Lieutenant Colonel Percy Cornwall Armstrong, best known for blank during the American Civil War. So again, that is, here lies Lieutenant Colonel Percy Cornwall Armstrong, best known for blank during the American Civil War. So we'll give it about 10 minutes, and then the best caption email me, and I'm gonna send you a gift card for bully pizzas, for being a bully during this pizza stream, bullying this poor man who wants nothing but either a robot to fuck or the person who was a child when he met her at the Sting House. What's weird about that?
Sounds completely normal to me. And,
Sounds normal to me.
and I've pinned the caption up in the chat for everyone. So everyone has your email, I assume.
I don't know.
Sweet.
But I'll give it out. When I don't. It's on my channel, but I guess you don't see that if you're on mobile. So I'll just give it at the end. So
Lovely.
10 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer with Alexa.
Lovely. All right. We'll get back and see if Jamie's made her decision.
Can't wait for that wink at the altar.
Yeah, well. It
Yeah,
even
well.
fucking happens. It even happens because you can't seem to get your exes,
Yeah, well.
out of your sex life.
Yeah, well.
Well, you can't seem to get your exes out of your sex life.
Yeah, well.
Now you gotta carry around a cast of one.
You wouldn't let me do the four-way on cam either 87.
No. Why would you want to? When you know I'd fucking that could ruin us.
Because it's my job 87.
So there just seems to be some confusion in the chat. So are you wanting people to post their replies in the chat or to email them to you?
In the chat, yeah.
Into the chat, guys. In the chat.
So
Sorry.
that's one job you can do without right now.
No, I probably confused everyone. I'd do that a bit.
Right, of course. Launch way of the highway.
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me, Jamie?
That's a weird sound.
Talking about doing a four-way with fucking Will.
Sure.
The guy that's gonna be my best man when we get married. Are you fucking kidding me?
The best man at his wedding. This guy that throughout pretty much all of the Catfish sagas has either fucked or tried to fuck his girlfriend. He's gonna be the best man at his wedding.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if he wasn't able to get a hold of her during her bachelorette party?
Oh.
And he couldn't get a hold of Will either.
He would want to be on the phone the whole bachelorette party. If there was 2 minutes she didn't answer, how many times has Will fucked you? He would be... That was 2 minutes. That's enough for 3 or 4 times.
No, you more on the professional one you cried about 87.
Well, yeah, that one too. You want to get sick all over again? You want to get Will sick again? And Maggie Jo and her fiancé? Why do you not understand? You know how that shit spreads. Right now in Tennessee,
it has nothing to do with me getting sick. Shut up.
I don't want you doing four ways anyway. But still, especially right now, you're doing.
Thanks for proving my point.
Whatever, Jamie. Why is it not enough that you do shows on
don't
cam?
like money.
Jamie, money does not mean the world to me. I know how to live without money. I know how to be happy without money. Life does not revolve.
Government.
Don't be a fucking smart ass to me. Government my ass. I've worked ever since I was 15 years old. Even before that, because I worked in the woods when I was a kid.
That's unemployment 87.
Unemployment right now. I certainly
Get
haven't
off
spent
your
my
mom
life
and
on
aunt and
fire.
government.
I certainly haven't spent my life on fire.
And like, I love it. Like in so many calls, he talks about what a great work ethic he has, and he hasn't, not worked a day in his life. This is the same guy that celebrated losing his job so he would have more time to talk to the 13-year-old he was trying to molest.
I know. Even though we know that was him just big upping himself, because he definitely got fired from that sales
Absolutely,
job.
he did.
He got
Absolutely.
fired, and he got fired because he wasn't making sales and he was fucking around. Like you can't do that in sales. You can't just not make sales, make a draw against commission, and be walking around trying to flirt with women. They will fire you. And the bright side for him was, now I got more time to talk to a 13-year-old. See, Lauren, it's all turned into roses. This move to Nashville is going to be the best move yet. You'll see.
It's all coming up, Lauren.
What could
Fucking
go wrong?
unemployment.
What could go wrong?
I often think about just, him fleeing Maine because he ripped off Betty and that, and traveling down, and that is just, the chain reaction that just did everything.
And when he's driving down there in his truck that he bought with stolen proceeds, he's thinking, the next time they see me in Cornville, I'm gonna be a huge fucking success. I'll be able to pay Betty back, throw some money at her, but I'll be a huge, and they'll all feel like shit. I'm not gonna help any of them. I'll get the last laugh.
Yep, and that's it.
A 13-year-old in the country music chat room. Well, why don't I just say hi?
Well, what could it hurt? Doesn't look like anyone's talking to her.
I would hate for the poor girl to be lonely in this country music chat room. Why don't I just say hi and send her a picture of my penis?
I bet you she's never even seen a penis. Like, if not me, then who?
Some pervert? Some pervert who wants to take advantage of her without loving her? I don't think so.
I will not. At first I was doing this a bit for myself, but now I think it's a community service that I really need to do. And I do love to think about all, because we know he's a dreamer. Like he's thoughts about how he's going to be a country music star. Standing up on that stage, maybe kind of following on. I don't know. I actually can't think of a country singer off the top of my head, but fucking and Lady Antebellum or whatever. And he's like, this one goes out to Laurie, who lives so far in the fucking future because she screwed me over in the past. And just launches into song.
Get off your mom and aunt and government.
My mom and aunt and government, my ass.
Just reading Hey Boo's comment.
Sitting on your ass having the government pay off your land.
Really? Fucking imagine that one. Nice try, though.
87 Ways to Avoid Work by Lauren Armstrong.
To avoid work, yeah. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. Fucking worked right up till 7 o'clock on this fucking place. Ever since I've been on unemployment, I've been working. Yeah, getting shit done.
How?
Because I'm getting shit done.
How much did you get paid?
That takes work. That takes work to get shit done.
How much did you get paid?
Well, if I was doing a carpenter's job, or labor, or
no, shut up.
If I was doing it for somebody else, $18 an hour.
If I was a carpenter.
If you were doing it for someone else, you'd get fired for gross incompetence. So it doesn't count.
And you'd have to pay for the stuff that you damaged. It would cost you money. But I love how whenever he's asked about, how much money or whatever, it's like, if it was carpentry, it's like, well, if I was a neurosurgeon, I'd be charging, like, you're not a carpenter, so it doesn't matter what you get paid.
If you were in Peru, you'd be making $1 a day. What is your point? What is your point? You can't assign your own value to the thing you're doing that you're doing poorly in the first place.
Exactly.
I just wrote an email. Do you know there are professional email copywriters who make $10,000 per email. This email I just sent, it's worth $10,000.
You're made. Like, do a few more of those and just retire.
Up. If I was doing it for somebody else,
You
18 bucks an hour.
undercarpenter.
I'm not. Who the fuck you think's doing this? You think I don't have experience in carpentry work? You're wrong about that.
You made
Well,
$0 today, that's the answer 87.
No, because I didn't have to pay somebody else to do it. I try to get on me.
Working on your own house doesn't count as employment, moron.
Jimmy, knock your fucking horse shit off. Why can't you just do your shows when you're married and be happy with that? Why do you think you need buku bucks?
Buku bucks.
Does shaving your balls make you a hairstylist?
I mean, I know over here in Australia we have dollary dues, but buku bucks is a currency I hadn't heard of yet.
it's different.
It's main dollars.
Why are you not answering my question?
It's what
Does
you
that
use at the
count as
10-mile yard sale.
That'll be
You
10.
need $20 for buku bucks.
How much were they printed? It's been sitting out in the rain all year. Two buku bucks.
How many buku bucks? Those are my buku bucks, you know.
Work.
Why are you not answering my question?
You made food to eat. Are you a chef? Was that a part-time job for you?
Why'd you ignore me today?
Oh my god.
Back to this.
40,
Why'd you
47
ignore me?
minutes
Yeah,
of the
back to
call.
this.
We're still
All you're
asking the
doing
same
is saying
question.
dumbass shit.
Avoid my great point that Lorne can't admit he made $0 today.
What's the matter? I got shit done. I started at 4 o'clock this morning, Jamie. I didn't stop till 7 o'clock tonight.
You mow your lawn. Are you a landscaper?
I mowed my lawn. Mowed my lawn yesterday.
You mow your lawn. Are you a landscaper?
Why'd you ignore me, Jamie? Spend time with that dildo?
Maybe the 50th time she'll answer. You need to show your dedication.
Is that what you're doing now? You're gonna ignore me so you can spend time with that dildo? My
You
fiance
can't
is
fix
on.
your truck, does that make you a shitty mechanic? How much did you get paid?
My fiance is no longer more important than this dildo. Shine against the morning sky.
Yeah.
How is this an appropriate
this.
response? Just launches into song.
So,
Well, she wanted sex earlier. This is him giving in.
All right, I know what you want. You say you
I
want
know
to
what
be
you
yelled
mean.
at, but really.
You want a little sweet? I'll give you a little sweetness.
see if we can get us on a better note. Seems like you don't want to.
Oh, that is smooth. That is smooth. You can't tell me that's not smooth. See if I can get us on a better note. Seeing you don't want to.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Respect
Hey,
the
so
Wildo.
I actually have a bit of a problem. I have four that I really like, and I don't. Can you put up a poll,
I can.
an ABCD poll, and I'm gonna read the 4 off, and then have the chat choose.
For
So just
sure.
ABCD, and then let me know when you have your poll up, and I'll read these 4 off, and then we'll keep it moving. Remember, guys, this is for 2 large, hot and ready pepperoni pizzas from Little Caesars with service by Domino's. Let me know when you got that poll
Oh,
up.
it's up, mate. Go for it.
I was waiting. Oh, okay. All right. So here we go. This is A. Best known for mistaking the Gettysburg Address for where he was supposed to meet 13-year-old debutante Kayla Marie Lincoln during the American Civil War. Option B, best known for his crooked dink, which united both Southern and Northern soldiers in laughter during the American Civil War. Option C, best known for best known for showing the enemy his literal asshole until they were forced to surrender during the American Civil War. And lastly, option D, best known for coining the phrase, "I weren't racist, I have black friends" during the American Civil War. So that's A, B, C, and D. Please vote for your favorite. See who's gonna win this free pizza.
All right, we'll keep going and we'll give everyone
Yeah,
a bit of time to. It's going to be tight.
By calling it a dildo.
Jimmy, I'm telling you, if you push shit too fucking far, it's gonna be a very bad choice. If that fucking dildo means more to you than I do, then it's gonna be a very bad choice. So maybe you ought to not disrespect me.
Wildo is my new best friend. He makes me scream with delight.
Well, you have a nice life with him.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry that dildo means more to you than I do. I tried calling you. I want to know if you still want to marry me because I'm not going to be put second to any dildo.
Thought you were going to bed, and it's called Wildo.
It's a fucking dildo made from Will's dick. Do you love that thing more than me? I'm in bed but can't sleep because of your bullshit behavior tonight. Unfucking believable. I'll send Lamondre back. You can play this game with someone else. It's obvious I don't mean shit to you anymore.
I wasn't near my phone and I don't have wills. Give me 10.
You better stop playing this fucking bullshit game with me. You never acted like this to me before, and I'm not going to marry someone that puts a fucking dildo before me. Okay, only 10. You doing this crap tonight takes time out of getting your closet done.
Oh.
Yeah, think about that.
So that's the new threat. Like, he's tried threatening to not talk to her again, to, not having phone checks, so now it's you won't get your shitty sheetrock closet. Think long and hard, Jamie.
Hello?
Jello.
Can't hear you. There you are. Well, what's going on with the shit you're doing tonight?
I'm trying to hang out with my friends. You said you were going to bed.
Well, what's going on with the shit that you've been doing all night?
What have I been doing?
What have you been doing? Ignoring, fucking skipping out on me twice today, and ignoring my calls, my texts, and everything else. And fucking this goddamn bullshit
I was
with
working
fucking
87.
dildo. This don't 87 me. This fucking bullshit that you're pulling with this goddamn dildo. putting a fucking dildo before me? Is that really how much?
You said you were going to bed.
Well, Jamie, I haven't been able to sleep because of you and your bullshit with that stupid fucking dildo. You're putting
Lying in bed, angry about the wildo.
Yeah.
your dildo before me. How do you expect me to feel about that?
If it's stupid, what's the issue?
It's stupid because you put it. What's stupid is that you're putting it before me. And you know how much that fucking thing offends me, and you know why.
I was going to let you help me poom, but you wanted to get off the phone.
Not with a dildo that is shaped from Will's dick. You know how that I'm offended by that. You know why I'm offended by that. I've never kept that a secret from you.
So I asked Wildo. I grabbed it and said in my mind, help me Wildo, you are my only hope.
Really, and you don't have other dildos there. I know better.
No, I threw them all out for the Wildo.
The one dildo to rule them all. And guys, we'll close off the poll in about 5 minutes, so get your votes in.
I don't believe that for one. For another, it's like you don't give a fuck about how I feel about
didn't
it.
bring a bag of dildos with me, 87.
Don't 87 bullshit me. I seriously am beginning to feel like that dildo means more to you than I do.
What does that tell you, Lauren? If you ever have to say to your partner, I'm starting to think that inanimate sexual object means more to you than I do, that relationship is done.
There's not much coming
like,
back
at
from
that
it.
point, yeah, at that point, just give up. I think you like that rubber penis more than you like me. Lauren, leave this person who enjoys the wildo more than you.
Exactly, and you can't come back from it, because even if she was like, oh no, of course I love you more, baby, you know that, she's just going to hide that thing and bring it out when you're not around. Like, it's...
Well, and he's going to be thinking about it later. He's going to get that later. He's going to be in bed, and he's going to think about what she said. I was thinking about you, but with a big cock. It was hot. Oh, so you're thinking about me, but with Will's cock.
Yeah, it's going around and around in his head.
Yeah.
Every time they do it, he's going to be like, I bet you she's thinking about that fucking dildo.
Think about Think about the fucking dildo.
Dr. Armstrong want to help me.
Probably because you had an imitation Will's cock.
I had a fever in my pussy.
Yeah. Well, you had imitation Will's cock. You weren't going to do anything with that. You know how I fucking feel about that, Jamie.
She's got the real thing right there.
I can't believe you fucking keep doing that.
I wouldn't push the imitation thing too much.
Why is it such an issue for you to let that go?
Doing what? You are jealous of a wildo.
Imitation Will's cock.
I mean, from a marketing perspective, Wildo is much better than imitation Will's cock.
No, Wildo rolled off. You can write a jingle about a Wildo.
You really could. There's some very talented people in this community that could do that.
Yeah.
That thing means so much to you, then you must want Will more than you want me.
Like I told you, it doesn't taste the same.
What you're just telling me right there, you're talking about how Will's cock tastes.
Mm.
You fucking get that?
No, I'm saying it tastes like a dildo. Tee hee.
Imitation for Will's cock. After all this fucking time that we've been together, you know how I felt. It's not something I've hidden from you. Yet you're creating a hell of a fucking issue with it now.
Yell at me, big strong man.
I don't want to. I'm tired of fucking yelling.
Pussy.
Fucking,
Pussy.
yeah, whatever. Are you sure you want to marry me and not Will? That's the way you're fucking acting.
G'day, Cornell.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, hey, that fucking dildo means an awful lot to you.
Sujata.
Yet my feelings towards it doesn't mean shit.
Lamondre is an imitation of Lamondre's cock. Are you going to have a problem with fucking me with that too now?
I don't know Lamondre. Lamondre's not going to be the best man at my fucking wedding.
He could be.
He definitely could be. No one says you can't have, dual best men, Lorne.
Right, he could be like, yo, what's up, I'm Lamondre. Gonna be your best man.
Just pick Jamie up and put her over his shoulder and walk off with your woman.
This big black dude and Will standing up there with and Lauren knows that both of these men have been with this woman, and he's gonna be so mad.
This face would be him at the altar. and the priest would be like, do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? And he'd be so mad he won't answer, just staring dead ahead. I'm gonna need an answer, Lorne.
You wanna fuck him now, don't you?
That's all you can think about.
Yeah.
Do you get it now?
Oh yeah, I get it now, Lorne. Thanks for putting it that way. I'm glad you asked 30 fucking times.
Lorne, if I wanted the real thing, I'd walk out there, pull his pants down and grab it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then you'd be without me. For sure.
It's never the threat he thinks it is.
But you don't understand how it
Now
pisses me
let's
off
get
about
down to
that
business.
dildo.
Fuck me.
Not with that dildo. And I'm not in the fucking mood right now anyway. You got me so fucking wound up because of that goddamn thing. Because of the way you acted today. When you do fucking bullshit like this, it takes time away from me being able to do shit on the house. Because I can't sleep because of it. I'm trying to get this shit done so you can have something decent to come to.
Oh yeah, keep going.
Jesus, Jimmy, why would you treat me like you did
Keep
today?
yelling, you're hard, I know it.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
I believe it.
It sucks because of the way the day's gone. You're just not even
Prove
acting
you
like
aren't
yourself
hard.
today. You're not even acting like yourself today.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe it. I'm not.
I don't believe you.
You can believe I'm not.
Prove you aren't hard.
No. Too upset about the whole fucking day. Well, the time that you skipped out on me.
So the poll has ended, and the winner with 42% was D, which I can't remember who that was and what that was.
I can read what D was. It was
Over to you.
Here lies Lieutenant Colonel Percy Armstrong, best known for coining the phrase, "I weren't racist. I have black friends" during the American Civil War. And that's quite the epitaph. I weren't racist.
What? Oh, what racist? I would love to see that.
I would like Jesse Owens. Yeah, there you go.
Well done to the winner.
Yeah, please contact me. The email address is westmost, WESMOAST @gmail.com.
When did I skip out 87?
First time we talked, second time we talked, this last time we talked.
I was working dumb.
Oh, it was Logan W. Congrats, Logan W.
Congratulations.
You was working. You always tell me that you got to go. You didn't even say that. Then I asked you if you're gonna call me. You never called. Never even answered my question.
I don't believe you're really mad. Sound like you are just looking for attention.
No, I'm pissed, Jamie. You have never acted like this to me before.
Oh, come on. We've heard the calls, Lauren. You can't say that with a straight face.
You are lying.
I don't believe.
Wes does not believe you.
No, I'm not.
Bonjour, Hippo's tail. Tiana James.
Imagine me licking your taint.
That would be horrendous.
Too late.
I already imagined you licking my taint when I coomed in the fucking bathtub. Not a kitchen sink. That's where he likes to do it.
So fucking hard, and us not being able to be
Lauren,
together.
do you like your butthole licked?
What?
Lauren, do you like your butthole licked?
He's speechless.
I've never had it licked.
Why?
Anybody's gonna be.
You don't say.
Anybody's gonna do it. You're gonna be the only one.
Oh God, shut up.
I'm not gonna shut up.
That's not sexy.
Well,
You're the only one that will lick my asshole, baby.
Yeah.
I've never had my asshole licked, and if anybody does it, you're gonna be the only one that does it.
That's a donation set.
That is a donation sound. And just to be clear, I didn't rewind that or anything. He said it. He had that response, and he decided to announce it again.
When you say something beautiful, flowery words, you want to repeat it. Sometimes with a dramatic pause in between. Like I say, no one's ever licked my ass, Cornville Three-Way, and the first person who does it is gonna be you. Pause. It's gonna be you. You're like, and then it kind of sounded threatening. Like I wasn't asking.
It's gonna be you.
You get what I'm saying?
Now, if the writers for Hallmark or any cards like that are listening, that is trademark, okay? So,
That's not sexy.
Well, then why'd you mention it?
You said it like an 87.
Right now, I'm not concentrating on how I say it. Concentrating on trying to get us back to where we should be. Why'd you act like you did to me like that today?
is going to be a good response, Lauren.
Concentrate on me gentling stepping on your balls, imaging it in your mind's eye. Let's talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that right now, Jamie.
But he does want to later, just not right now.
We'll talk about that. Let's put a pin in that one.
I do like the sound of that. I'm mad right now, but I do like the sound of
Do me a
that. So.
favor. Let's circle back to that stepping on my balls thing. But first, let me ask you a question. What was so busy? What's so important that you couldn't contact me earlier? All you're doing now is encroaching on my ball stepping talk.
Clock's ticking, Jamie.
I want you, but I'm not in the mood right now. So fucking upset by the way you acted today.
Do you want to listen to me suck on Wildo and you can pretend it's me doing it to you?
Why do you not care about the way I feel about that thing?
Well, I really wish you could step on my balls, but you won't tell me what you were doing today.
Oh, okay, you just want to bitch and be a bitch.
I want answers.
What the truth?
Why don't you want to give me answers?
Answers to what? You have bitched about sexy time for a week. It's at your doorstep and you are complaining about nothing.
Well, yeah, because I solved my problem earlier today without you again.
I already said I was working.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't mind that you were working.
Why the fuck do you ask the same question over and over? You just like complaining.
Because you never give me an answer. No, I don't like complaining. I don't like the way you acted to me today. You've never done that before.
So what the fuck is the problem if you know I was working? You keep bitching about ditching you and you got the answer 87.
Second time you weren't working. How much have you had to drink today?
Count them up in her head.
Yeah. Now, I had
23.
5 before morning tea.
I don't like the way you act all the time, Lorne, and it never changes. I change all my stuff you have problems with and it's never good enough, so I'm done.
You don't change everything, Jamie.
Done changing for you.
Don't change. Don't tell me you change everything.
You don't change
You have
at
not-
97.
No, I've changed. I've changed. So don't ask me if I can mention shit. I've changed.
No, you haven't, lad.
Not much.
You don't change everything. So don't tell me you do. 'Cause you have not changed the way that you act towards Will's cock.
You haven't changed shit, you lying sack of crap.
You still behave the same way.
I'll give you guys another quick tip. Another quick tip. If you are in a relationship and you've ever said to your partner, you don't change the way you feel about blank's cock, just end the relationship. You don't change. You don't change. Change the way you feel about his cock.
You still
That's
feel
it.
the same way about Bill's cock. Always
Lauren
looking
says a
at
lot
it.
of statements that no other person has ever said in history. He says a lot of firsts.
He's a trendsetter in that way. You have to give that to him.
I don't believe any person has ever said that to someone else before.
No, I don't think so either, because even if your relationship had descended to that point that you were thinking about saying that, you wouldn't say it. You would just end the relationship.
Say it. It would sound so pitiful rattling around in your head. You wouldn't say it.
Yeah. It would be one of those like out of body experiences. You start saying it halfway through, like, what the fuck? Am I really saying this? And you just walk off. Where you going, baby?
Hi, honey.
What time is the funeral?
I don't know. I gotta call Wendy in the morning. Well, they had his memorial today at his sister's house.
How do you not know?
So I haven't talked to Wendy today. I'll talk to her in the morning. She's supposed to call me, but I'll talk to her and find out.
Okay, let me
Can I
know.
add one quick thing?
What's that?
Can I add one quick thing?
Yeah.
The night that it was announced that Tony had passed away was the same night that Jordan's apology video came out. And I remember Wine Lover had just happened to come back that night, and she was doing a stream about the Jordan situation that she just happened to come back on. So she's doing a stream about the Jordan shit, and then someone comes in and says, Tony died.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a momentous day. The death of
Yeah,
Tony.
the death of Tony, the death of Jordan comedy.
Exactly. There was
There
two
were two
deaths
deaths
that night.
One friend of Lauren and one man who wasn't too friendly to Lauren. But in the end, it doesn't matter.
What's going on with you today?
Hey, night.
Oh,
No, not night. I want to know what's going on with you. Why have you been acting this way to me today?
Nothing's going on. It's all in your head.
and just on that, I mean, I've got a lot of favourites of the whole Jordan saga, but that that call with you after he's done the apology video, where you know he's just kind of having like a post-mortem with you, is just so good, because he still has no idea he's being trolled, and it's just
Oh, no.
it's
He was plotting a comeback already.
and all he wants is a pat on the head from you. Like, that's all he wants at this point.
That's all. He just needed me to tussle his hair and send him outside with a big stick and tell him to come back when the street lights come on, and he would have been happy.
You did
Proud
good,
of you, Jordan.
You did good,
Proud of you,
Scamp.
yeah.
Now get out of here.
I was Han Solo. I was his Han Solo, helping him navigate through the world, and we were gonna. I should have just done skits with him. That's my one regret.
It would have been fantastic. But yeah, and the bit where you were like, I can't remember what exactly you said, but it's like you're like his little league coach, like, now get out there and give him hell or whatever. I think that was before the mini view. Just fucking amazing.
And he said, "Yes, coach." Probably for the first time in his life, because you know that man didn't play in single organized sports.
Absolutely. Like, it would have been really weird for him, because, you know, he's in the middle of having everything he wanted destroyed, but he's like, you know, I did get a really great talk from my mentor, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad.
Unlike Lauren, everyone hated Jordan because he decided to play basketball in 8th grade, and that's where it all ended for Jordan.
Just different paths of two sex pests.
I want to play the sport with the blacks. Jordan, you can't say that.
What? They are!
Any of you know your fathers. Jordan, you can't say that.
Yeah!
all in my head that you left me hanging twice and that you never answered me when I asked you if you're going to call me? You going to tell me that's all in my head? This big deal you're making about the dildo? You really going to tell me that's all in my head?
In your head. Zombie.
No, it's not in my head. You're making a big deal out of this stuff for some reason. For some reason you left me hanging. You've never done that before.
You are the one making a big deal, Lorne.
Why would you leave me hanging?
I didn't, dummy.
When I asked you if you were going to call me, you never answered, you never called.
You say this every time I don't answer right away.
Right away, it was like 2 hours later.
But it's never happened before.
It was 2 hours later tonight.
Got it.
It was 2 hours
Got it.
later.
Come in.
What are you doing?
I think this is the Will bit that I like.
Hey, Lauren.
This is shitty.
It's
Here
Will.
we are.
Hey, Will.
How's it? You sound like you're sleepy.
Well, I'm still awake.
And it must kill him because Will's all chipper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're pissed off. You want to beat this woman down with your anger, and then Will comes in all chipper with his big fat cock just swinging. He's probably wearing some little shorts. He's got some little shorts on with his dick just hanging out. He knows what he's doing.
He's walking in there and is like, whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry, Lord, that was just my dick hitting the door on the way in. It always does that. Gotta be more
I
careful.
wasn't even knocking. That was just my hard dick. Lauren, my dick's hard. My dick's hard. I gotta talk to your woman. Hang up the phone.
Yellow.
That's late there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Don't you go to bed at like 4 p.m. or something?
No.
What are you guys up to?
Dinner at 3:30.
Talking.
Jamie's saying you're playing the word association game. That's weird.
Can I play?
Okay, Lauren. Can I play? I'll say a word and then you say what
Yeah.
first thing that comes to mind, all right?
Go ahead.
Phone.
Call.
Tank.
Blank.
Tank blank.
Circle.
Urkel.
Window.
Roll.
Light.
Jenga.
Sheetrock.
You're just saying words they don't even associate.
What? Sheetrock.
Nope, they don't.
You're supposed to say a word that associates with the word I'm saying. So that's called word association.
No, it's 12:15 and I'm saying it first.
Sheetrock is really on his mind that much.
It comes to mind.
Okay, let's flip it around. You tell me words and then I'll say my answer.
But we'll see.
No, it's all right. I'd rather talk to Jamie.
He's just wanting
Jamie,
to
you
play.
want to play?
He's your best man, Lorne.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
This is what you guys could be doing at the bachelor party, you know. Go see some strippers and play some word association.
He doesn't want to play. Right, Lauren?
No, I don't.
You sound like you should go to bed, Lauren.
No, I'd like to spend a little bit of time with my fiance.
Oh,
You
she's saying
did?
you want to go to bed. She's saying it right now, right? Yeah.
I'd like to spend a little time with my fiance.
You've had over
Okay,
an hour
well,
of time.
it's late and I want my phone back.
Well, there's a way to cut it off.
What are you talking about?
All right. Good night.
Oh, all right.
It's like, even then, like, it's Lorne always thinks, oh, you know, it's a conspiracy against him. Like, Like, Will needs his phone. Like, they need Will's phone. That's like, and he's always giving Will shit, but they need Will's phone to communicate. But it's not Will saying, "Hey, I probably need to do something with my phone." It's like, "Oh, Jamie's gone and told Will to come and take the phone." That's a fine way to get rid of me. Like, everything's against
Like
him.
you're using this man's phone to communicate. Not even, hey, you know what? Thanks for letting her use the phone, Will.
Oh well, that's a way to cut it off then.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the way.
Okay, good night, Smiley.
Tell Will I'm not mad at him. I love you, Jamie. I hate this day. I'll find out from Wendy in the morning and let you know. Good night, Mrs. Jamie Armstrong. I'm sorry, I'm sad tonight.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the
Lawn World Order.
That was fantastic.
Great.
So
Great.
we'll start wrapping it up there. But anything you wanted to bring up or anything before we go?
I mean, really, just going back and forth between the Casey and the robot calls. It's insane that Lauren chose to be in two very unhappy relationships, because two unhappy relationships are better than one unhappy relationship, which is better than the constant loneliness he feels.
Exactly.
So the robot didn't give a shit, and Casey doesn't give a shit. And
Openly.
Lauren, yeah, just open disdain.
Yep.
Like, the robot was emotionless because it was a robot, but Casey was emotionless because she didn't give a fuck.
Exactly. Like, that's what, like, if you kind of compare from, Ramona through to now, like, it's like that early stage, common sense says that you need to give some niceties to a person to keep them coming back. But now everyone's just like, nah, you don't need to do that. Just open disdain. He'll keep him coming back for more. It's very good.
It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. The man, he's a lonely man. And even when Casey says, like, you think you knew these people were trolling you, then why'd you keep talking? Well, because it's the, what is it called? The lost cost fallacy, or where you keep pouring money into a slot machine because eventually sunk cost fallacy. Eventually, it's going to pay off. And so he's poured in so much of his life and his time into these people. Eventually, they're either going to see that he is a good person and not leave him alone, but be his friend. Because he doesn't want them to leave him alone. Just be my friend. Or B, one of these catfish will turn out to be an actual woman. so he's got the same FOMO dick he had when he showed up at this thing house, even though he was a little suspicious. And she was not the person at all that answered the door. He got that FOMO dick. FOMO dick's telling him, well, what if?
Exactly right. And, it's funny that he has gotten, scammed and all that kind of stuff, because it's that same thing that, like, people that fall for, like, Nigerian scammers and that kind of stuff. It's that. But what if it actually is the Nigerian prince whose father's just died and he needs to move $1 million into a bank account?
$1 million. I'm gonna get 1% just for letting him use my bank account. I'd be a fool not to.
That's right. He couldn't take the risk that, he's walking down the street one day and some guy's like, "Are you Lauren Armstrong? Are you the guy that turned down the Nigerian prince? I'm so glad you did, because he came to me next. Now I'm a millionaire, sucker."
Now I'm a millionaire. and a famous country singer. And Lauren's like, see, that could have been me. That could have been me.
Here's my 13-year-old girlfriend. No!
He does the same thing with his purchases, like the cement mixer, the $300 cement mixer. Lauren, you don't need a $300 cement mixer. Yeah, but what if I do? What if I turn it into a business? What if? So he'll buy it because if he didn't have it, he would spend how many hours, days, and weeks thinking about what he could have done if he would have bought that $300 cement mixer, where his life would be a year later. Because maybe he'll turn it into a business, and it'll blow up, and he'll, because so that's the kind of FOMO that keeps Lauren where he is. He just dumb decision after dumb decision.
It's beautiful. So thanks very much for joining me. This has been a heap of fun.
Yeah, thank you. Let's do it again sometime.
I was going to say, if you didn't hate it, let's do it again. So
Inez.
Keen as you're learning. You'll be Australian before you know it. I'll keep teaching you our stupid fucking words that no one understands. So thank you to everyone in the chat. This has been a heap of fun. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Moast Worst. You're doing it wrong if you haven't already. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Don't forget to delete your archives.
Thank you. Oh, sorry.
But all good. You go.
I'm sorry.